Live, local, breaking news. This is WYFF News 4 at 6 in high definition.
It is one of the pictures defying what by now might be 1,000 words pleading for calm. So much of Ferguson, Missouri caught fire last night.
A grand jury's decision not to indict an officer at the center of a deadly shooting fueled rage and sparked protests. There were peaceful protests across the nation as well, most of them overshadowed by the remains of burned strip malls and the rubble of collapsed buildings. Police in Ferguson are gearing up for another potentially violent night. Demonstrators took their anger out on stores and businesses.
The grand jury decision not to indict Officer Darren Wilson was announced last night, and overnight police arrested 82 people in Ferguson. Police are working right now trying to prevent a repeat of last night. Michael Brown's parents say they are profoundly disappointed. Michael Brown was unarmed when he was shot and killed back on August 9th. The shooting sparked weeks of protests, violent confrontations, and after last night's announcement, the Browns broke down in tears, and then, in the heat of the moment, came a call to action. Now, their attorney, Benjamin Crump, says the family truly does want peace and calm in this community. He says last night's outburst was because the family was hurt and very emotional.
Raw emotion, not appropriate at all, completely inappropriate. And, you know, God forbid your child is killed the way they kill, and then they get that just devastating announcement in the manner it was announced, and somebody put a camera on your face. What would be your immediate reaction? So don't condemn them for being human.
The images out there still shocking. Behind me is a police cruiser that was burned in the night. It wasn't just fires that made the night dangerous. An MSNBC anchor was forced to take cover during a live interview.
We're hearing some more, what sounds like gunfire nearby. Very fast. Ew, that's gunfire. All right. Just a hail of gunfire just now.
Driving down the street.
Yeah. Okay. We're being told to fall back. I'm going to throw to you in the studio. We'll try to get on the phone.
Take a look at this video. An angry crowd took its frustration out on a parked police car. The crowd moved back after police stepped in. You can hear as they ready their shotguns. It's more of the images that overshadowed peaceful protests last night. You'll definitely hear a lot more on the Ferguson decision and the unrest there. NBC's Brian Williams will be anchoring Nightly News live from Ferguson this evening. That broadcast begins at 6:30 after our newscast tonight.
As for those peaceful protests, the demonstrators behind me here took to the streets this morning, and they staged sit-ins, walked around intersections. Of course, the peaceful way is what many activists and law enforcement had hoped for and called for. People in the upstate are also taking to the streets in protest tonight. WYFF News 4's Liz Loheis is live and local in downtown Greenville, where a demonstration is just about to begin any time now. Liz, good evening.
Michael, I am live outside the federal courthouse where the protest is happening right now. I'm actually going to step out of the way so you can see what's going on right now. It's the Malcolm X Center for Self-Determination that's holding the demonstration. The center was designed to promote social and cultural equality, and the founder of this group, Afia Nwanganza, was actually arrested in Ferguson, Missouri during a different protest last month, and we'll be here covering this protest tonight, and we'll give you more reaction from people here locally, how they say this affects everybody in Missouri and Greenville as well. Liz Loheis, WYFF News 4, live in downtown Greenville.
All right, Liz, thank you. We'll see you later. Now, WYFF News 4's Ashley Swan is just down the street at the Law Enforcement Center. And Ashley, you talked to the Greenville Police Chief, Ken Miller. What's his reaction to Ferguson last night?
Michael, Chief Miller is just brand new on the job, and he told us late this afternoon he truly believes that what we've seen in Ferguson could happen anywhere. That is why he is working so hard to get himself and his officers here out in this community to keep open lines of communication. Now, since coming onto the job, Chief Miller has already put a number of plans in place he believes are vital to keeping peace. His first priority, he tells us, was to complete a community survey to gauge the confidence and trust residents have for this department right now. Now, he says the results of that survey will help build his strategy moving forward. The chief tells us he's also in the process of hiring 3 outreach officers whose main focus will be relationship building in the community.
I think it is important to continue to build bridges and to make sure that your policing is fair, that it's impartial, and that you're working to connect to your community, not isolate yourselves from your community.
Chief Miller has also returned to zone policing with commanders who will be points of contacts for citizens here. He calls the unrest in Ferguson very unfortunate, and he says he hopes it will be a learning opportunity for cities nationwide. Ashley Swan, WYFF News 4 live in Greenville.
Ashley, thank you for that. And here now a live look from Ferguson, Missouri. Things appear to be quiet so far. The sun will set here soon, and police are bracing for more possible protesting here. We have much more on Ferguson online. You can begin your search there in the media window on the front page of WYFF4.com.
Happening right now, a vigil at an upstate elementary school reeling from the death of one of its teachers. WYFF News 4's Mandy Gaither is live and local in Liberty. Mandy?
Well, Carol, this vigil was put together by parents who love Eva Haney. In fact, everyone here is holding a candle in her memory, as you can see behind me. Now, Eva, they are opening up with memories of this 5th grade teacher. Eva had recently taken 2 weeks off school to be with her husband, who was going through some problems, but friends knew something wasn't right when Eva didn't show up for work on Monday.
She'll be missed.
Shock and sadness. The last time Katie Yates talked to her good friend Eva Haney was Sunday night. This was their conversation via text. Katie says, "Hey, how are things?" Eva responds, "Depressing. Kat, Eva's daughter, came home this weekend and I really enjoyed her company." Katie asks, "Are you going to be at school tomorrow?" Eva said, "Yes, I will be there. Looking forward to getting back."
Last text I got from her was at 6:35. And
that was which night?
That was Sunday evening.
Eva never showed up to teach her 5th grade class at Chastain Road Elementary. Teachers alerted the principal. The principal called Pickens County deputies who went by Eva's house. They were told she and her husband Rick were at their cabin near Waynesville, North Carolina. Deputies there found the couple dead of an apparent murder-suicide.
I guess we're shocked.
All of Eva's friends have been to her cabin and say it was the 51-year-old mother of 4's happy place. They say Eva and Rick were a very loving couple, but say Rick was dealing with depression and anxiety recently from the loss of his job.
It would have been easier for me to think that because it was raining and the roads were bad, that they had gone off the side of the mountain and maybe had an accident. Because this wouldn't have entered my mind.
She was awesome.
Eva's students wrote down what they loved most about their teacher.
She was nice. She was a very pretty person. She was funny. She was smart.
Memories now on paper that will soon be given to Eva's children.
The people assembled here are praying right now, so Mandy is not going to speak. I'll tell you that parents say that being together is the way they're going to get through this tragedy. They're going to end this vigil tonight in prayer, as you saw just there. That was Mandy Gaither reporting for us live in Liberty tonight. Sky 4 in the air for us tonight is over Roper Mountain, and it looks like their winter wonderland is almost complete. You will officially be able to see all of the lights and enjoy the decorations beginning on Thanksgiving.